Nah, give my music back. What's good? What's good? How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the live. So we finna chop it up. We finna chop it up. We finna talk about manifesting and how easy manifesting is when you understand what manifesting is. People be running techniques and thinking they manifesting. A technique is not manifesting. A technique is a technique. When you running a technique without an underlying basis of what's going on, of course the technique don't work. You're getting good at the technique, but you don't understand how to utilize the technique. So you're getting really good at the technique. Some of y'all are professional affirm. I don't even know the word to say. You're a professional at doing affirmations, but you still don't know how to manifest. Doing affirmation is not manifest. You can use affirmations to manifest, but affirmation isn't gonna do the work. You gotta do the work, and the work is about changing how you feel. You gotta change how you feel. That's the only way to change your life. That's the only way to change your reality. You gotta change how you feel. When you change how you feel, you'll accidentally start changing your habits. You accidentally start hanging the type of people you entertain. You accidentally start removing certain things out of your life and allowing other things into your life. It's about changing how you feel. You gotta change how you feel. You gotta get clear about what it is that you want. Yeah, you gotta get clear about what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, what it is that you desire. What's good? What's good? What's good? Big mama. I was 14. I was still baby. Oh, okay. I'm learning how to work TikTok. Oh, highlights. Okay. Cornbreads. Cornbread. What's going on? What's up? What we got in here, man? What we got in here? Appreciate them hearts. What's up? What's up, man? We're gonna be talking about the fact that manifesting isn't hard. You're just not doing it right. You skip us anything hard if you starting on step 4 and you forgotten about the first 3 steps. Most people don't understand the first 3 steps of manifesting. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. Y'all gonna have to give me some energy. Y'all gonna have to tap the screen. Y'all gonna have to interact. If you haven't hit that follow button or that subscribe button, go ahead and do that. This is your first time rocking with me. I'm Coach Jay. I coach bosses. I'm a clinically trained hypnotherapist. I've been doing hypnosis for about 20 years. When you look at what hypnosis is largely about changing the mind. If you change the mind, the behavior has no choice but to change. If somebody comes to a hypnotist and say, hey, can you help me quit smoking? What they're really saying is, hey, can you help me manifest a version of myself that doesn't smoke? If somebody comes to a hypnotist and say, hey, I'm afraid of spiders, can you hypnotize me to not be afraid of spiders? What they're saying is, can you help me to manifest a version of myself that isn't afraid of spiders? A good hypnotist is going to say absolutely. But a good hypnotist also understands that the way that you do that is not by making them not afraid of spiders. What you do is you got to change the way they feel about spiders. You got to change their internal representation around spiders. And as you change their internal representation around spiders, they'll accidentally lose the phobia. You don't get rid of the phobia, you change the feeling. Changing your life, it's about changing the feeling. What's going on, Romans? How you doing? How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Your only limit in life is your own imagination. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. This is the I Coach Entrepreneurs Act. But if you can think it, you can do it. If you can't think it, you're going to have a hard time doing it. Everything has to start in your head. You got to hold it in your head before you can hold it in your hands. You can't hold it in your head, you'll never hold it in your hands. And the reason so many people screw up manifesting is because they're trying to hold things in their hands that they haven't yet learned to hold in their head. Step one is knowing what you want. But after you know what you want, step 2 is holding it in your head. You gotta hold it in your head. You gotta start seeing it. You gotta start visualizing it. You gotta start imagining it. And you gotta start feeling the feelings that you would have if you already had it. You can't sit in a feeling of not having and expect to come up with ideas that's gonna give it to you. You can't sit in the energy of I don't have it and expect to have it. You can't sit in the energy of not enough and expect to get more. That's why the Bible say the rich will get richer and the poor will lose a little that they have. You got to get excited before the money show up. You got to get excited before the customers show up. You got to get excited. Like, you trying to build confidence. You think that confidence is a body language. If you start focusing on having, and you'll accidentally put your chest down and put your chin up. If you can't do it. But when you thinking poor, you ain't got no choice to do poor. If you want to manifest riches, you got to start thinking and feeling rich. You want to manifest abundance, you got to start thinking and feeling abundant. You can't manifest abundance while feeling lack. You can't manifest abundance while thinking about lack. You can't manifest abundance while focusing on lack. You got to fix your focus. You got to fix your focus. And as you fix your focus, you'll accidentally start to reshape your life. Stop trying to reshape your life. Make it all about reshaping your focus. When clients come to me, it's never about changing their life. It's never about changing their result. It's all about changing their mind. I understand that if I mind, they'll accidentally get their result. If I just help them change their mind, they ain't got no choice but to get their result. Just like they not consciously trying to create the reality that they have, they just living from their current thinking, and their current thinking is creating this reality. If we create new thinking, they're gonna accidentally create a new reality the same way they created this reality. You gotta change the reality, man. You gotta change. I mean, you don't gotta change the reality. You gotta change the thinking. New thinking will make a new reality. But you can accidentally stumble into a new reality, and if you still got the old thinking, like, you can win the lottery. But if you don't change the thinking, you're gonna find a way to separate yourself from millions. Thinking made it so. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You got to change your thinking. How would I be thinking if I was already that version of myself? How would I be feeling if I was already that version of myself? That's the question that you got to be answering. How would I think and feel if I already had everything I desire? And your job right now is to start away. But in order to do that, you got to know what you desire. Most people don't know what they want. They know what they don't want, but they don't know what they want. They know what they don't like, but they don't know what they would rather have. I teach something called the 5 C's. The first C is clarity. Clarity is about getting clear about what you want. Can't get what you want till you know what you want. You gotta know what you want. Can't hit a target that don't exist. So my question to the people who in this live stream, do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Not do you believe you can have it. Not do you think it's possible. Do you know what you want? Like, without limits, if you had a magic wand that can have anything you want, do you know what you want? And don't confuse what you want with what you think you got to do to get it, because they're not the same thing. Don't confuse what you want with what you think you got to do to get it. Not the same thing. If you can think it, you can do it, but you got to know what it is. If you can think it, you can do it. If you can feel it, you will do it on accident. But in order to think it and feel it, you got to know what it is. If you don't know what it is, how you going to think and feel it? Make sense? What do you want? Yeah. I don't care what your doctor said. What do you want? Yeah. I don't care what your boss said. What do you want? I don't care what they said on the news. What do you want? Step 1 is answering that question. What do I want? What do I desire? One of the first chapters in Think and Grow Rich is a chapter about desire. Does the rest of the principles matter without a burning desire? What do you have a burning desire for? A new job? No, you don't. You don't have a burning desire for a new job. What do you have a burning? Freedom, choice. Wake up when I want to wake up. Go to bed when I want to go to bed. I want to be in charge of my life. What do you want? That's the question you got to answer. You got all the affirmations you want. You can look at all the vision boards you want. You got to answer that question. What do I want? What do I want? And that's when things gonna start working out for you. That's when things gonna start reshaping for you. You can think it, you can do it. Can't think it, can't do it. You can think it though. You can think anything you want to think, man. You can put your attention on anything you want to put your attention on. Are you going to? That's the question. Are you going to? That's the question. I'm not gonna even ask, can you? I know you can. Are you gonna stop doing what you've been doing so that you can do what you need to do? Are you gonna seek first the kingdom and all this righteousness, so that you can accidentally get all that stuff that you want? You gotta change your mind. Don't gotta change your life. You gotta change your mind. Don't be conformed to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You gotta renew that mind. You gotta change that mind. If you change your mind, you accidentally change your budget. Change your mind, you accidentally change your eating habits. You gotta change that mind. You gotta change that mind. I was just jumping on briefly for my little commute home, y'all. I'm pretty much at the crib, so I'm finna jump off. Love y'all, ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I'm gonna see y'all next time.